Newton's law of motion. What are Newton's laws of motion? An object at rest remains at rest, and an object in motion remains in motion at constant speed and in a straight line unless acted on by an unbalanced force. The acceleration of an object depends on the mass of the object and the amount of force applied. Whenever one object exerts a force on another object, the second object exerts an equal and opposite on the first. 3 types of Newton's laws of motion. Newton's first law: inertia. An object at rest remains at rest, and an object in motion remains in motion at a constant speed and in a straight line unless acted on by an unbalanced force. Example: when the cardboard is pulled away quickly, the coin drops straight into the glass. The inertia of the coin maintains its state of rest. The coin falls into the glass due to gravity. Newton's second law: force. The acceleration of an object depends on the mass of the object and the amount of force applied. Example: the player 1 kicked the ball to the player 2. So now the ball is in motion. The ball keeps its motion and rolls on the floor. Now the ball is no longer in motion because the player 2 has stopped the ball. Newton's third law: action and reaction. Whenever one object exerts a force on a second object, the second object exerts an equal and opposite force on the first. Example: for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. So when the player 1 pushes the ball, player 2 has to block the ball with the same amount of force. Newton developed his laws of motion in 1666, when he was only 23 years old. In 1687, he presented the laws in his seminal work Principium Mathematica Philosophiae Naturalis, in which he explained how outside forces affect the movement of objects. How does 3 Newton's law of motion will help you in competitive advantage on sports? Newton's first law can help us to have an exciting and fun sports. For example, soccer game. This game would be so boring if nobody will ever kick the ball, since the ball won't move on its own unless acted upon by force. Second law also gives us the advantage of having a better agility and speed, as well as the third law, so we can move around rapidly and in coordination.